All right. All right. Let's do it. Checking in. Okay. We are 49 days to the target date. And start date. It is Wednesday, February 25th, the year 2026. Leaving out of the hyperbolic chamber, and we did biceps and duceps. All right. Let's chop it up. All right, we gotta keep it moving, guys. I need to get in, get changed, and get ready for the job today. All right. All right, so let's talk about how it went down inside the chamber. And the theme for the week is 10 plus 10. All right, 10 plus 10, and let's see. Started off with one of my favorites, if not the favorite, seated alternating curls, and I combined that with rope curls, cable rope curls, and then followed the theme with that. 5 rounds there, and then went to duceps, dumbbell kickbacks with rope pull downs. Same theme there, and yeah, this is big news right here. I did just a little quick superhero set. This was more of a test, really, and I just wanted to do this one exercise in particular. So I just did the curl bar and on the outside grip, and then nose breakers with the bar. Inside grip, of course, huge, but because of the injury, I've never even, anytime the idea of nose breakers, skull crushers, whatever crosses or comes into the conversation, I automatically just say like, nah, I don't do those. I did it. I did it with the lightest curl bar possible, and I did it, and I can feel the area around the elbow, just like like a little bit of vibration. However, range of motion, I got full range of motion, and full range of motion, and it went well. I am so excited. The little things. Man, it was a little bit of weight, but I was able to do it. It doesn't matter. I'm in there now. So from there, I could just work my way up. Wow. All right, and I followed up with my sprints. and we are topping out this week at 10.5. And that first round this week was, this is my second round. That first round was, wow, it felt like I went way faster than the previous week, which I'm not. However, I had my mind focused even before I actually started. Even before I even started, I actually, you know, I did, my breathing techniques, everything that I really needed to be successful there, and two major wins there. Super excited. All right, outside of the chamber, what's happening outside of there? Okay, so this is very specific and particular. Hey, for anybody who's listening, I appreciate you being here. I mean, this is a real thing. I at my job, and I work at the same place that I've been working, but now the job, I have a new assignment. On this assignment, I go around to a lot of different areas, see a lot of different people. Anyway, so I ran into a good friend of mine. Oh my gosh, we've been friends for like a long time. And I saw her, I did my thing, and she said it was just a really great blessing to see me, because she really needed that energy and to be uplifted. She just kind of felt like, she's having a hard time gaining traction, uh, getting her mind and her spirit and everything like back up. And I just kind of nodded my head initially. It was like, oh yeah, I understand exactly what you mean. Traction. It feels like your wheels are spinning, but you're not really moving where you need to go. I get that. And she said, yeah, I just had like this really weird thing that happened. And I'm just, dealing with it, this weird thing that happened at the job. Just kind of dealing with it and processing it and whatever. I'm like, okay, but this sounds a little bit more than just having a bad day. So I'm like really listening, like, hey, yeah, you need to talk. We need to talk. If we need to talk, just let me know, whatever. So I had a little bit of time before I had to leave. So she explains to me, basically, I don't remember how long ago this was, but basically somebody was this is not a fellow employee or anything like that. This is somebody that was there, one of the customers, basically. So there was a customer, and they were clearly running late to get to where they had to go, and literally ran and dropped dead not too far from where they were working. And she says, oh man, there was this whole big thing initially. So the thing initially was like, oh man, so they just thought the guy was just, fainted, exhaustion, passed out, or whatever the case is. Turns out he never made it. If he didn't die right there, he'd never recovered from what happened. So whether he dropped dead there or died later, either which way, from that moment, like when he went down, he never got back up. And here's the crazy part. She explains that this person, when they kind of look into like, well, who this person was or whatever the case is, this person was a doctor. It gets even crazier. Not just any doctor. This person was a heart doctor. And I mentioned this whole scenario to another person who's also a fitness expert, and we both kind of like said the same thing. Yeah. Uh, and I mentioned to the other person, I saw the person's picture. They're not, they don't look like they were like an overweight, out of shape person, whatever. And we both said the same thing. Yeah, that's stress. I know you hear the words. Oh, we hear the words that stress is really bad and stress kills. There's no. I mean, I don't know the whole scenario. I don't know the whole scenario as to what was really going on with this person's health. So this is, of course, a lot of speculation on this point on our part. However, based on our backgrounds, right off the bat, we both said, yeah, you can be a relatively healthy person and stress will come in there, give you headaches, your heart's not moving right, your whole body is tense, and if you're extremely stressed out, I mean, when I see scenarios like this, it's like, yeah, your plane is in the air. One engine goes out. Okay, one engine goes out. You can still fly with one engine. Of course, if you have a jet engine and you're not like a single prop or a single engine plane, I mean, you can usually still, get on the ground in that scenario. When you add stress, imagine that, okay, yeah, you're in a plane and the plane is actually loses an engine. Oh, by the way, that like there's a whole riot or hijacking or mutiny or whatever you want to call it, or you know what, your plane is basically on fire. Let's say that your plane is on fire, not an engine fire. I'm talking like the actual plane is on fire. On top of the fact that that you got engine failure. I mean, your chances of survival just goes down tremendously. Yo, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I just want to make sure the message that I want to get out there today. Do your best. Do your best, and just keep it moving. This person was clearly stressed out trying to get to where they needed to go. And not only did they not get there, I mean, they didn't get there. They're never going to get there. And whatever event that they were rushing to get to, probably, more than likely, went on without them. We're not doing that. We're going to stay calm in every storm, all right? We're not doing that. Anyways, thank you for being here. Let's wrap this up. You could be anywhere, but you're here, and I appreciate that. Subscribe, share, support. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hey, yo, God willing, we're going to do another one of these again. Until next time. Yeah.